What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, and we have a feature presentation for y'all today. Or should I say, weekly race? Because today, we revamped the downhill raceway. Got ourselves a new finish line for the downhill raceway track. Propped up by a big, massive gravity drop all the way down there, and then, hopefully, you will have some winners come through the thing. If not, we may have a couple of botches. You never know. But we are going to be racing realistic cars in a glorified king race. As a matter of fact, no. We're actually going to take to the Tower of Fast. See, I just done swerve you there. See, I way better than swerves, or as swerves than wrestling is. Haha. I've been up since 7 a.m., so give me a little bit of flack. Anyway, realistic cars are going to take it to the track and head on to challenge for any of these 5 spots on the Tower of Fast. And they are held by these cars. In Space 1, we have ourselves the 11 Corvette Grand, or is it 11 Corvette Grand Sport? I think it's 12 Corvette Z06. Yeah. For Space 1, 12 Corvette Z06. Space 2, Mercedes AMG GT. Space 3, we have the ill-fated Mega Graphics Funny Car. Space 4, we have the Nissan Skyline GTR BCNR33. And in Space 5, we have ourselves the Ford F100. I think that's what it's called. Let me see it. 56 Ford, but I know it goes by F100, so I'm going to call it that anyway. So, there it is, the left side of the, or the right side of the Tower of Fast. What the hell am I on today? Anyway, it's time to get started with the first round of today's Tower of Fast race, as we see which one of these great cars that I'm going to be racing today, on the realistic side of things, of course, is going to take the spot away, or take one of these 5 spots away in this race. Alright, time to begin round number 1. Here's your first matchup. And we begin with no botch, but we get a 64 Continental convertible getting the win. Next matchup. And our first botch of the day, and nothing. Race again. Winner is the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. Alright, next matchup. Lane 2, and it goes to the 2008 Lancer Evolution Race Team Edition. Next matchup. Lane 1, and it goes to the black and gold 65 Ford Ranchero. Alright, next matchup. That was a great race. Goes to the 67 GTO, though. Alright, next matchup. And it goes to the second lane, and it goes to Roger Dodger. Here we go, next matchup. First lane, and it goes to the Honda S2000. Ooh, look at this. We got a captivating matchup. Continental versus Impala. Let's see who will get this win. 64 Impala. Alright, next matchup. Oh, I thought it was going to go to that Charger, but the Diablo has gotten the win. Next matchup. Lane 1, and he got the piss taken out of him because the 69 Chevelle SS just thwarted him just like that. The C6R Corvette is getting the win. Next matchup. Lane 1, and it goes to the Renault Sport RS, which is a car that should be in Forza Horizon 4. Comment if you agree with me. Alright, next matchup. Second lane, and it goes to the Huracan Super Trofeo, which I've now found to go one because Walmart is a bunch of numpties. Here is your next captivating matchup. Goes to lane 1, and it goes to the 69 Chevy pickup. Alright, next matchup. Lane 1 goes to the original Mustang Funny car. And we're getting down to the barrel here, second to the last matchup. Winner is the Subaru Brat. Here's your final matchup featuring these two great American muscle cars. Because America! America! And we have ourselves a 69 Chevelle SS396 moving on. Sorry, it's not the colorful one. Anyway, here are your cars moving on to the next round. Take a look at that. And round 2 will be coming up next. Alright guys, time to begin round number 2. Here's your first matchup. And it goes to the 67 Pontiac GTO, which is now upside down. Alright, next matchup. That Diablo just soared off and took the win just like that. Next matchup. And the Trofeo botches out, and it goes to the S2000. Next matchup. That was a great race, but it goes to Roger Dodger. Here's your next matchup. Goes to the Lincoln Continental. Here's your next matchup. The black and gold Ranchero is going to get the win. Second to the last matchup. That was a great race. Goes to the C6R Corvette. Finally, we have this matchup. It's time to see who's going to win this race between these two and go on to the third round. We have a botch. And your winner is the pickup. So, here's your round 2 finalists going on to the third round. And that third round will be coming up right after this. Third round here. Got ourselves a Diablo. Got ourselves a GOAT. Time to see you'll get the win. Let's go. And it goes to the GOAT. Yes, they used to call this car the Pontiac GOAT. Which in no way it looks like a goat at all. Oh wow, look at this matchup. We have ourselves a tuner and a muscle. It's time to see who will win this. Nothing says a good old victory like good old American muscle taking the win. In the form of Roger Dodger. Here's your second to the last matchup. Ooh, that was a great race. Sad to see the Continental go, but it's going to go to the Ranchero instead. All right, final two. Time to see who will move on to the finals. Another botch. And it goes to the Chevette, or custom 69 Chevy. I call it a 69 Chevy, but it's a custom 69 Chevy, or 69 Chevy. Too much 69s. Basically, I call this a 69 Chevy pickup, but it's a custom 69 Chevy instead. Sorry. Here are your 4 cars moving on for round 3, and the finals will begin right now. All right, so first up, here are your first 2. They're getting ready to race. Botches aplenty. The winner is the Ranchero. All right, it's time to see who will take on the Ranchero in this one-and-done race. Roger Dodger's going to do it. So it's time to see if he has what it takes to beat out the Ranchero in order to challenge for a spot on the Tower of Fast. All right, now it's time to see which one of these 2 are going to challenge for a spot on the Tower of Fast. It will be Roger Dodger. So now, let's turn our attention to the brand new random UX generator. We're going to see, or here you see all the 5 vehicles listed on here, and we're going to see which one of these 5 is going to be going to be challenged. You know, the space and the thing and whatnot. So, on we go. Mercedes AMG GT is going to be challenged. So, here we are. There is your matchup. First one to win 2 in a row gets the spot. And now it's time to see these 2 in action as we see who gets space 2 right now. All right, guys, here we go. It's time to see who will get space 2 in this first run. The botches start to pile up as his ID car fails, and the Roger Dodger gets the win. If this happens again, that means that we have a new car in space 2. Can the Mercedes hold him off? Or will the Mercedes win it? Let's see what happens next. Oh, that was a great race, but didn't have that speed. So, we have ourselves a new car in space 2, and his name is Roger Dodger. So, congratulations to this car as he glides his way on over to the track as I lift him, put him in spot 2, and call it a day. There he is, in space 2. A legend in his own right, even though this is a new, retooled version of it. And this is how the Tower of Fast looks after today's weekly race. Big shout out to the Roger Dodger for getting the elusive win. And that will do it for today's weekly race video. So yes, I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure you subscribe. And also, turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy, Chris Cage. And I'm coming at you 2 times. And we will see you at the next video.